I am going to assume that almost all of you, if not every single one of you, has some experience making either PowerPoint slide decks or Google slide decks or both. So even though this is about Google Slides, I'm really not going to talk much about Google Slides as a typical slideshow. I just want you to know about a few other settings and features and things that Google Slides does well, so that maybe you can expand how you think about Google Slides. First of all, when you open up a new Google Slide presentation, this is what you see on your screen. And this is the standard slide presentation. That particular size slide that you see there in the middle is what's called a 16:9 ratio. And this one happens to be 10 inches by 5.6 inches. That is the standard when you ask for a new slideshow. However, you are not stuck with that shape or size. So that's what I want you to be aware of in this moment, is that you can control what you want your document to look like. You can just pull down File and choose Page Setup, and you can change from widescreen 16:9 to 16:10 to a standard 4:3. I don't use anything other than 16:9 or custom. Custom is often where I go. Let's say I want to do like a regular piece of paper. That's 8.5 by 11. I apply that, and now my slide has changed shape, and now it's going to print out exactly like a piece of paper. When I work on our slides that show up on the TV screen in the lobby, that is 1920. I don't want it to be inches. That's a lot of inches. 1920 by 1080 pixels. And that is almost a 16:9 ratio, but it is densely packing the pixels so that as I move things around on the slides, I can move them in very tiny incremental motions. So there's different ways to do it, and let me show you how that works out for me. Just a few examples. I often make my handouts for tip of the week or any other time that I need a handout for a training. I do it in Google Slides. And so I just make an 8.5 by 11, and I can easily make the handouts that I want. Once I get them done, I just come over and I download them as a PDF document, and I can hand them out or attach them to an email or whatever. For my tip of the weeks this year, I'm mostly using a square format. So different tip of the weeks that you've been seeing throughout the year are here. And this is an 8x8 square, which is just perfect for me to fit in what I need. It's a nice size to attach to an email that you can open up on your computer or mobile device. Sometimes in our daily attendance, you will see a little tiny icon off to the side. I make those here with a 4x4 square. So you can just see I just create the size that I need. Don't feel like you're stuck with the size that Google Slides gives you as a default. Pick the size that you want, the size that meets your need, and work with that.